So far I haven't successfully been able to get currants to grow from cuttings, but I only tried once and they got shaded out very heavily by the elderberries, which were very successful. So I don't know if it's a failing of the currants or the success of the elderberries that's to blame. With these, there's enough nodes that I didn't even worry about counting. One thing that I'm going to do is on the bottom half, I'm going to strip off the buds in order to weaken the plant so that whenever it tries to heal itself, since it'll be in the ground, what it'll do is it will grow roots instead of leaves. So with these already having leaf buds, it will confuse the plant a little bit. But this is easy enough. I actually don't know what plant this is. I do know that it's a cherry of some kind or something similar to a cherry. This actually came out of my aunt and uncle's woods. They bought some plants and ended up receiving this, but they didn't order this. So it does produce a really good cherry-like fruit, whatever it is. So I'm going to keep it, try and transplant it over to here. Someday, maybe somebody will be able to tell me what it is. Not really picking any size. I'm just kind of measuring with my hand, just kind of going from there to the tip of my finger. And it seems to work pretty well. There are so many buds on these. I don't know if you can see. I don't know if that's in focus or not, but there's so many buds on this that if I only went with 3 or 4, it'd be about this long. Alright, then I'm going to do the same thing with these. I'll take the bottom half and strip off all these buds. So I'm going to take and grab here and just kind of pull them off. If I don't get them all, no big deal. We'll make do. One thing to note, I'm not using any rooting hormone. Not that I have any philosophy against it, or I've never used it. Mostly just because I've never bought it. And so far I've had pretty good success with cuttings this way. If I run into something that doesn't work like this without the rooting hormone, maybe I'll go out and buy it. Maybe I'll just try a different plant. Kind of like to think of myself as a little bit lazy in that regard. If it doesn't want to grow, I really don't want it to. I don't want to fight with it to make it grow. So I just let it die. I like one of the things that Mark Shepard said. I don't know if he coined it or if he took it from someone else. Don't really care. It's a great quote. Farmers and gardeners, they generally ask two types of questions. How do I keep this thing alive that wants to die, and how do I kill this thing that wants to live? When I heard him say that, it really stuck with me. It made a lot of sense. Why would I want to fight with something, put all this energy into something that just wants to die, or rather doesn't want to grow on my property? I'll switch plants. I'll find something that works a little better, that wants to grow just fine. So that's my goal here. I'll be working towards that, finding all these plants that want to grow here, and all I have to do is, help slow them down every once in a while, because they're producing too much food for me. I think that's a fairly lofty goal. See if it works. Peace. Come on. Hi, Peeps. Hi. All right, go play. Go on. Go. Where's Ginger?